Emrena so say menewo ye beko ye various polls are ye mantem na ye kwakwotre ye tumi enti na Mass TV yes join us on this big digital platform, and together we are going to give you the constituency analysis and more right here on the 7th December. Don't miss it. This is the election report with me, your host, Jerina Jifa. Don't forget, my reporters will be at the various polling stations, and together we will serve you with authentic reports. Mass TV, making the difference.
Hello Ghana, this is Mass TV Japoma Radio. I happen to be the general manager of this very media house and also the host and executive producer of Celebrity Hub Show and a journalist by profession. It's time for us to hit the polls. The only advice I want to give it to you out there is that let's all work very gently, peaceful to the polling stations. And to do that, don't forget to dial the *711*51# to confirm your registration for this year's election. Afterwards, hit the poll, very peaceful. Cast your votes and come home. Remember, we have only one Ghana, and as a citizen, not a speculator, hit the polls and do the right thing.
Hello Ghana, my name is Mami Sinkoswo, the Encosis, a newscaster at Mass TV Japoma Radio. December 7 is just at the corner. Just go to the poll where you cast your votes and go and do the needful. No election brutalities. When you are done, just go home and enjoy your stay. By the grace of God, Ghana shall win once more.
My name is Edward Theophilus at the MCR Department of Mass TV Japoma Radio. We are about to vote on 7 December, this Saturday. Let's maintain peace, no fights. We need Ghana, we need you. We love you all. Keep watching Mass TV.
Hello, lovely viewers. My name is Na, Secretary for Mass TV and Japoma Radio. I entreat all of us for a peaceful election. And remember, it's always one Ghana. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Kentium. I'm at the NCR department at Mass TV Japoma Radio. I urge you all to maintain peace in this election before and after. Thank you all.
Hi, lovely people of Ghana. My name is Becca, your host on Atija Show on Max TV and Japoma Radio. All what we are asking for this year election is peace. So after voting, drive or walk back home safely. Just sit down and watch your TV station because we are going to give you all the updates that you will need. Peace is what we are asking for. One Ghana, one people. Thank you.
Please and please again, we have only one Ghana. So go there in a civil manner to cast your vote respectfully. This is Mass TV. Join us on all social media platforms. Till then, let's vote and elect the best president for our dear nation.
Welcome back on the election report, broadcasting live from our studios here at SCC Wager, to be precise. Yes, and good afternoon to you, our fellow Ghanaians out there, and I hope you are watching us and also sharing as well, commenting on all our social media pages respectively. So we continue with the election report, and then the NDC held a press conference. Yes, and we have then the NDC National Communication Officer, that's lawyer Sami Jemfi, yes, doing the talking, and he threw more light on EC based on the ongoing results, and they are waiting for EC to come and respond back to them. I want us to take a feed from the press conference, but note that NDC is also coming back right here on the election report to give us the back update from their end.
Overwhelming, resounding victory given the NDC in both the presidential and parliamentary election is unprecedented in the history of Ghana as far as this fourth republic dispensation is concerned. That is taking out the 1992 elections won by Flight Lieutenant Jerry Joe Rawlings of blessed memory, our founder. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we want to update you because clearly we are all experiencing significant delays on the part of the Electoral Commission relative to collation of results at the constituency level and the declaration of parliamentary results at the constituency level. And as part of our quest to promote transparency in this electoral process, right from the start to the end, we deem it necessary to update the nation now on the provisional results we have so far collated as a political party. And so if you look behind me, you will see 8 screens. And on these 8 screens, you will see a summary of our collated results for the presidential election. And from the screen, if you look at the far left, my far left corner, you will see that so far of the results that have been collated, the National Democratic Congress has garnered, even before I get there, you look at the far left corner, the bottom part, and you will see that out of the 40,976 polling stations, 40,976 polling stations, we have received results from our agents covering 38,896 polling stations. And these are results backed by pink sheets. We have pink sheets from our agents in 38,896 polling stations out of 40,976 polling stations in Ghana. The total valid votes involved in these 38,897 polling stations are 11,159,430. The total rejected ballots that we have recorded is 228,443. And if you look at the results summary between the 2 main contenders, the presidential candidate for the NDC and the presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party, you can see that John Dramani Mahama has garnered, per our internally collated provisional results, 6,286,600 votes, which is equivalent to 56.33%, whilst the failed presidential aspirant of the NPP, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, has managed to garner a paltry 4,614,606, representing 41.35%. And let me emphasize that we have pink sheets to buttress this. And so it is very clear that the people of this country have voted for change. And this is not just a vote for change. It is an extraordinary vote for change. It is a historic event that has happened in our country. And we are grateful to the people of Ghana. What we want at this stage is for the Electoral Commission to fast track the collation process at the constituency collation level, because we see evidence of deliberate delay on the part of some, not all, some EC officials at the collation center, at the constituency collation level. And I'm going to give you further and better particulars to that effect. Now, aside this, we also have provisional results for the parliamentary elections across the length and breadth of Ghana. And the trend is not any different from the overwhelming presidential mandate that the great National Democratic Congress has been given by the people of Ghana. We have it on authority that in the Upper East region, out of the 15 constituencies, the NDC has won 15 over 15, 100%. We can also tell you on authority that in the Upper West region, out of the 11 constituencies, the NDC has won 100%, 11 over 11. We can tell you on authority that in the northern region of Ghana, based on our internally collated resource, provisional, the NDC has won 11 out of the 18 constituencies. We can also tell you on authority that in the Savannah region, the home region of our presidential candidate and the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, the NDC has won 6 out of the 7 constituencies there. I'll come back and explain to you, some concerns we have with that one constituency, Damango. Then, in the northeast region, the home region of the failed presidential candidate of the MPP, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, I can tell you that from our internally collated resource or provisional resource, we have won 3 out of the 6 constituencies, and that is Yonyo, Tripone, and Bukubu. For Savannah, Yape, Bole, Sola, Salaga South, Salaga North, Daboya have all been won by us. There is a challenge with Damango which we are trying to rectify. For Upper West is 11 over 11, so I need not mention the constituencies. Upper East is 15 over 15, I need not mention the constituencies. I'll share with you the 11 constituencies in the northern region, which we have won convincingly. And in fact, we won, there is one seat that went to an independent candidate at Willency, and that is an NDC member. If you add that, that will be 12. But officially, what we have won, the number of seats we have won per the provisional results, we have collated internally 11 constituencies. And these 11 constituencies are Tamale North, Sagnerigu, Kumbungu, Tamale South, Meon, Sabuba, Tamale Central, Zabzugu, Tatale, Nanton, and Yendi. Of course, Willency has been won by an NDC person who ran as an independent candidate. Now in the Bunu East region, the home region of the incoming First Lady of Ghana, I can tell you on authority that out of the 11 constituencies, we have won 10 out of the 11. And the only one that we didn't win is Techiman South, but all others, so I need not mention them, we've won. I can also tell you that in the Bono region, the home region of the national chairman of the great NDC, or should I say the national communications officer, out of the 12 constituencies, the NDC has won 11 over 12. We have won in constituencies that the NDC has never won since the 1992 elections. And it is unimaginable, unbelievable, incredible that even some of us struggle to believe the scale of the victory that God has graced us with and the people of this country, have given us. Then in the Ahafo region, out of the 6 constituencies, I can tell you on authority that we have won 5 out of the 6. The only one that it appears we didn't win is Tanonof. Then in the Ashanti region, the stronghold, the so-called stronghold of the MPP, which I dare say has been turned into a swing region on the basis of the outcome of this year's election. In Ashanti region, so far, we've won 7 constituencies without any dispute. We've won 7. We've added 3 to the 4 we had already, and these 3 have already been declared by the EC. In total, we've not won 7. This is what the internally collated results we have shows that we have won for now. But there are 3 constituencies in contention, which we believe we have won. And those constituencies are the Man Council area, Obuasi East, and then Tepa. So these 3 constituencies, there are serious contentions there that I'll be speaking to, and we believe that if you add that, we should be around somewhere 10 or so. So, but the ones that there are no disputes about, and we've not had any challenges with, have to do with 7 out of the 47, and we are still following keenly the 3 other constituencies in contention relative to the parliamentary results. For the Eastern region, the home region of the failed despotic tyrant Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the NDC in the presidential election is hovering around 47%. And in the parliamentary election, out of the 33 constituencies, the NDC has won 10. And another independent candidate who ran on the ticket of the NDC has won 1. And the 10 we have won in the Eastern region are in Sawama Duadri, the constituency of the minority chief whip. The arrogant minority chief whip. Anodon Pre. Upper West Achim, which is Adeso, the capital. Lower West Achim, Asamankese, Abri, Fantiakwa North, Asujaman, Payosika Nashe. Lower Menya Krobo, Upper Menya Krobo, Yilo Krobo, and Afram Plains South constituency. We won Afram Plains North, but it was an independent candidate from the NDC who won that. In the Greater Accra region, the capital of Ghana, out of the 34 constituencies, per our internally collated provisional results, we can tell you that we've won 30 out of the 34. We've won Ada, we've won Sege, we've won Ligo Pram Pram, we've won Po Katamanso, Shai Osudoku, Ashaman, Tema East, Tema West, Crowell, Lejokuku, Ladadi Kutupon, Klote Kole, Ododio, Ablikuma South, Ablikuma Central, Ablikuma West has been declared. Osla is a goner. Amasaman, Adenta, Madina, Ayawaso North, Ayawaso West Ogon, Ayawaso East, Domia Drobum, Okaikwe North, Okaikwe South, Ayawaso Central, Dome Kwabenya, Dome Kwabenya. And I'm just receiving confirmation that we have won Botiano English and Manfroma. Now we've won. There are a few others in contention that we are still battling it out with the MPP and the Electoral Commission, and I'm going to speak about that. But if for nothing at all, we know that Ayawaso Central and Ablekuma West have been declared by the Electoral Commission. We've won that without any question. In the voter region, the World Bank, the proud World Bank of the great NDC, there are 18 constituencies. One mistakenly went to a man called Peter Meru in 2020. Now that constituency, the whole constituency, has come back home to the NDC. And I can tell you that we've won 18 over 18. In the OT region, out of the 9 constituencies, the NDC has won 9 over 9. 100%. In the central region, the home region of our mother and the incoming first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana, a region which also happens to be the home region of the current majority leader of parliament, Dr. K.C. Latofosen. I can tell you that out of the 23 constituencies, we have won 18. And in the western region, I can tell you that in the western region, which is a swing region, just like the central region, out of the 17 constituencies, the NDC has so far won convincingly, based on our internally collated provisional results, 15 out of the 17. The only ones that we didn't win from the results we have are Takrade and Ifia. In the Western North constituency, which has 9, Western North region, which has 9 constituencies, I can tell you on authority that we have won 8 out of the 9. The only one we did not win is Swaman. the BNE has been won by the NDC. And so if you do a brief summary of the tentative provisional results we have collated, so far, even if you take out the contentious ones, the NDC is hovering around 185 out of the 276. And as you saw from the results we showed you, the presidential results, we are hovering around 56%. And for your information, in nominal terms, the difference between John Mahama and Alhaji Bawumia is over 1.5 million votes, and that number is bigger than the population of about 5 countries that I know. So we are not talking about an ordinary victory here. That is why I said this is an emphatic, resounding, overwhelming, historic and unprecedented victory that the NDC has struck. If you take out 92, and I don't even count 92 because of all the challenges we had with that first. All right. So I'm even hearing that some of the constituencies that we had issues with, we are working on them. Techiman South, we are working, and other constituencies. I'm just talking about the ones that are not in dispute. And it is very clear that by the close of day, we would have resolved all the other ones with disputes, and this number is likely to go up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the most worrying issue for us at the moment has to do with the attitude of some criminally minded EC officials in some of the constituencies. Not all of them. Some have been very professional and they have done their work dutifully. But others are deliberately delaying the collation of resources at various constituency collation centers. That is escalating tensions and leading to violence. In some places, our supporters have been shot at, some have been murdered. Already you know that in Tolon, a supporter of the NDC has been murdered by thugs of the NPP under the instructions of the PC for the NPP there, Habib. We had the same incident at Kaswa, Awutu Senya East constituency. One supporter murdered, another seriously injured. By the way, that gangster woman is out of parliament. She's gone, she's lost. Hawa Kumse. And the day of accountability and recording is coming for her. But aside these sad events we have recorded, only last night at Mankranso will be what? Ahafuano Southwest constituency, ladies and gentlemen. From the collation we did internally, we knew that we had won the constituency, but we had to go to the designated constituency collation center to go through the collation process, the official collation process with the EC. When we went there, there was a dispute about one polling station resource, which our polling agents had objected to at the polling station level, which had to do with overvoting of about 3 overvoting. And our agents were of the opinion that that case of overvoting also existed in other polling stations. So so at Mankranso, there was overvoting in connection with one polling station, and the votes involved were about 3 more, and we had cause to also believe that the results from other polling stations also had the same irregularity of overvoting. So a protest was made. Now, as we were thrashing that out with the Electoral Commission, we saw some EC officials coming to the collation center with a ballot box. And so our people resisted, They took the ballot box, and when they opened, the ballot box was full of ballot papers, and all of them had been tam-printed for Alhaji Bawumia. And so they destroyed the ballot box. And so in the heat of the moment, in the midst of that pandemonium, the EC officials called the military to come in. When the military got there, the reasonable thing they ought to have done, because none of those supporters were holding any offensive weapon, and they could have simply engaged them to restore calm and order to the place. But they just got there and fired at the people, and they murdered, one person at the spot and injured over 4 people at Man Council. That is what has happened there. I know, don't worry. All right, so that is Man Council. Please, let me just put out this information. It is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also receiving the final internally collated provisional results for the Techiman South constituency in Boone East, and contrary to the earlier indication we had, it is very clear that the NDC has also won the Techiman South. So overall for Boone East, we won 11 over 11. 11 over 11. That is the indication we have for Boone East. So the earlier communication from the regional secretariat has been amended. I told you that there were some contentious issues over there, but they've been rectified, and we have our pink sheets, and from our pink sheets we have won. And so it is now left for the Electoral Commission to do the needful. Thank you. So the challenges we are having has to do with number 1, Man Council. The same thing has also happened at Tepa, where from our internally collated results we won the election. We went to the Constituency Coalition Center for the coalition. All pink sheets were present, were there at the center. Yet the EC official was pussyfooting, dragging her feet, refusing to commence the coalition. Our people, led by the parliamentary candidate for the NDC, pressed on her to commence the coalition. She still refused without giving any reason, because she had the full complement of all pink sheets, and we didn't understand why she had to delay the coalition process. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our agents decided to go behind the coalition center to go and urinate. And when he went, he saw that a pink sheet, which is the main EC copy, had been torn into pieces, folded, and thrown into the bush. So he took it and saw that, no, this is the EC's copy for a particular polling station. Why has it been destroyed and thrown into the bush? So he brought it in, and it led to some exchanges, verbal exchanges between our people and them, because clearly this was an EC official who wanted to create the grounds for the delay in the coalition by destroying a pink sheet from a polling station. So we protested, and our people decided that once they have done that, we are not going to allow any EC official to come to the coalition center with any new pink sheets, because that is their game plan. They have a lot of ballot papers, and by the way, this is the only election in the history of Ghana since 92 that we have seen printed ballot papers and pink sheets flying all over. We've never seen this in the history of Ghana. So they have it in ballot boxes with seals from the Electoral Commission, ready for ballot box swapping, pink sheet swapping, and so on. But thanks to the vigilance of our polling station agents, observers, and supporters, we have been able to block this evil plot of the NPP. And so, because our supporters decided to prevent EC officials from going to the coalition center with new pink sheets, which obviously were concocted and fabricated, they called in soldiers. Soldiers got there and started shooting indiscriminately. Thankfully for them, nobody got injured, nobody got murdered. But they scattered the place and destroyed all the ballot papers and all the electoral materials. So that is a challenge we are having there. And we are having a similar challenge with coalition in Obuasi East as well. The NPP is refusing to allow the coalition, to take place. So that is what is happening in Ashanti region. In Wenchi, I don't know the situation now, but before I came to address you, the brief we had was that everything is ready. The results, all the PCs are ready. The EC official responsible for the coalition is dragging her feet, refusing to do the coalition. And that is escalating tensions in the area. If you go to, even here in Greater Accra, I spoke about Ayawaso Central, which has now been declared, we thank God. But Okaipe Central and Tema Central, there are serious security issues because of these deliberate, this deliberate delay of coalition in certain critical constituencies that the NPP believes the NDC has won. And in most of the constituencies, the NPP agents are nowhere to be found. For example, in some of the blue constituencies we have won, they are nowhere to be found to sign the results as collated. And EC officials are saying we are waiting for them. We want to tell the Electoral Commission that if the NPP will not come and sign, declare the results. It is not by force that polling agents sign. If you are not there to sign at the end of collation, declare the results and spare the nation the tension you have plunged us into. And Alhaji Bawumia, for God's sake, you are an Alhaji. You call yourself Dr. Digital. So I'm sure that by now, through your many digital applications, you have collated your results. You know you have lost. Please call your senior brother, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, concede defeat and congratulate him. And save this nation the unnecessary tension that you and your goons have plunged us into. Enough of the killings, enough of the violence. Ours is a democracy governed by the rule of law. The will of the people expressed at the polls is supreme and must stand. Be a Democrat and respect the will of the people. Leading figures of your party have already considered defeat. Richard Ayagba has considered defeat. Even the defectees from the NDC who came to support your cause have considered defeat, like Alote Jacobs, all of them.
Moving on, we have our own Dr. Bawumia, yes, who happens to be the flag bearer of the NPP, New Patriotic Party. Surely there will be a winner and there will be a loser this very election. Ghanaians are very peaceful people, and Dr. Bawumia, from his residence here in Accra early this morning, he came to address, yes, the general public, and I would like us to go and listen to him. When we come back, we will continue the discussion on the election reports.
Election results that former president indicate Excellency that former President Mahama has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. I have just called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. I said during the signing of the Peace Pact that I was sure of two things. Ghana will win and peace will reign. The people of Ghana have spoken. The people have voted for change at this time, and we respect that decision with all humility. I thank God Almighty for how far He has brought me, and I submit to His will. I am making this concession speech before the official announcement by the Electoral Commission to avoid further tension and preserve the peace of our country. It is important that the world investor community continues to believe in the peaceful and democratic character of Ghana. These are our most important assets. Ghana is more important than our individual political ambitions, and we must always put Ghana first. While this was not our desired outcome, I say this is part of the democratic process. We put our best foot forward in the contest, explaining our policies and programs. However, it is sometimes the case that the voter would have other ideas. I am very proud of the efforts of our campaign team, and I thank them very much. I assure His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of my full support in the transition process. As committed Democrats, we pledge to ensure that we have a very smooth transition so that the business of government will continue seamlessly. The MPP would offer the needed support to the new government in a very responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have conceded defeat like any consummate Democrat would do, but we have not abandoned the fight to transform Ghana and expand opportunities to all sections of our society. We will not be a disruptive opposition, even though we would subject government actions and policies to strict scrutiny in the interest of our beloved nation. Our MPs, I am convinced, will do a thorough job to advance our democracy and ensure that the citizenry gets the best out of the democratic dispensation. To the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party, I know the feeling hurts, given that this is not the result you worked for. I know you would feel there is darkness ahead. That is natural, especially when in all sincerity you gave the assignment your all. But I assure you that we will regroup and come back even stronger. We will take stock of events and pick lessons to guide us going forward. In the interim, I urge you all to look into the future with optimism and hope. We may have lost the battle, but not the war. Let me also use this occasion to congratulate all MPs elect, with special emphasis on those from the MPP side. I would like to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, for his support and guidance over the years. I extend sincere thanks to the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, for her support and wise counsel throughout my tenure as Vice President and during the 2024 electioneering campaign. I would like to thank my wife, Haja Samira Bawumia, who has gone over and above the call of duty in her support for me. My thanks also go to my children, my brothers and sisters, and the entire Bawumia family for their support. I also thank my running mate, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, and his wife Alma, for their strong support in this campaign. I am eternally grateful to our revered traditional rulers, religious leaders, and the generality of Ghanaians for their support. I thank former President Kufuor, the Council of Elders, executives, and the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party for their solid support. To all Ghanaians who voted for me and the MPP to implement our proposed bold solutions, I thank you for the confidence you reposed in us. To all Ghanaians who didn't vote for me and the MPP in this particular election, I thank you for considering my proposals, even though you exercised your right to choose by settling on the eventual winner. Let me also thank the Electoral Commission for overseeing yet another transparent and fair election in Ghana. I also thank the security services for their role in maintaining the peace. My thanks also goes to the media for their excellent reportage. Ghana has won. Thank you very much, and may God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Welcome back from that quick briefing from His Excellency the Vice President of Ghana. Yes, who will soon be a former Vice President of Ghana, Dr. Bawumia, as well the NPP flag bearer of this noble party, has addressed Ghana in general, and as well called His Excellency the former President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, and has also wished him a great congrats for his success and victory this election. That's another great one, a fantastic one, well done by Dr. Bawumia. This has shown a sense of maturity. Yes. Well, now we are waiting for the EC. That's our chairperson, Jane Mensah, to come out and then speak to the general public. And not forgetting, we are also going to show you some of the results so far we have on our screens. Yes, you can see from the various constituency being displayed. But for much more, you can also visit our social media pages. We're going to drop the photojournalism side of the election report over there for you, and also you can share with your family and friends. So as you can see, the results are being listed on the screen respectively from each and every constituency. We are going to update you, and surely I'm coming your way with the authentic and credible analysis and results, provision 1 for that matter. So it's also a great day for another party, and also a sad moment for the other party. Yes, NPP is surely going to leave their burden on the NDC to take over very, very soon. Moving on, we want to congratulate the president-elect. Yes, congratulate the president-elect. That's the former president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who has been in opposition for 8 years. Yes, it's not easy. It's not easy. So this is a very big victory for him. And the people of Ghana, especially the NDC supporters, are jubilating out there. And I'm going to take a quick report myself at the Ewutu East, that's Ewutu Senya East constituency. To be precise, I spoke to some few die-hard fans of the NDC, and also the crowd there was fantastic. Really, really fantastic. There is a huge traffic over there. So let's take a quick look at that, and we will be right back in the studio. And the NDC, yes, the NDC supporters are jubilating and Emra so say NDC for before to mapa afra. You won't say Papa Dr. Baumia Ababe congratulate His Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, as see a Menoka say dear, and Nkunim Dieno, Asa Banafa, Adena Penny, send your sister near ma, me PCS Takayeno. Now, many NDC's full-time supporters, Nibi Wahase, I bet to 2-1 Abra victory, no Abba. Wouldn't they say?
Frank say I'm Aniba.
Hey, Aingba na what tawo ni a phrase I singlet you know
require small.
Tawo
you are there and we dey different.
Okay, you want amount from nipa bebre kwa sorry ha ye din kakra by no say ne dey na ha ye hyehyehye then na wo kan a kire MPP fo aja wantimi anwini friend say election dey to dey you winner and you loser until then na wo eka a kire
oh kakra na metimi aka kire mu say election, I say football is either one person win and I say one person lose.
Okay.
What you say? Then it's the same Ghana. We are one people.
Yeah.
And that's what I can tell them.
Okay. So President Mahama, yes, the former president and also the flag bearer of the NDC, has won. And what are you expecting from him as he is taking over from His Excellency His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo?
Oh, I'm expecting much from him. Do you understand? I'm expecting free education to continue.
Okay.
He should continue the free education. I know he has done a good work. He should just continue the good work for us.
Okay. So the 4 years as it stands, you hope for the best, right?
Yeah. I hope for the best.
And are you sure it's going to be the best?
We are sure.
It's only 4 years.
When he was in power, it was 4 years that he used to build the E-block and those hospitals, Ridge Hospital and those. So he can do it. We know he can. We believe in him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
It is possible.
It is possible.
It is possible.
Okay. So have we been speaking to Aingba Seram, right?
Yeah, Seram.
Okay. And he's also trying to tell us that he's expecting more from the president elect. That's His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Okay. Let's go ahead and speak to moving on. Mibra. I want to say, yo, mama injina mufinfin kakra, yezu, ejo, yo, and then there's some for no, and this is some for anybody pa, and then I work at political parties now. They weren't able to compete with the NDC. You know, every election there you will be a and you will be a winning. Now, another day within the sense, and say, I'm from her and here.
Yeah, very good. Speaking to you, yes, my name is Abdullah from Bochum, English. I'm from.
Okay.
Yes, we are very happy.
Okay.
So far, we elected John Dramani Mahama. Whatever I talk to the manifesto, we are praying from God that he can do it.
Okay.
Yes.
So in person, what are you expecting from the president-elect?
I'm expecting from him that whatever he promised Ghana, God will help him to do whatever he can do. And whatever he can do, God should help him to do it more. Yes, I didn't sleep since yesterday. That's why I can't speak loudly. But thank God, the 24-hour economy also, we are praying from God that it should happen. Then we make it easier for Ghana.
Ghana, this is Mass TV Japoma Radio. I happen to be the general manager of this very media house and also the host and executive producer of Celebrity Hub Show and a journalist by profession. It's time for us to hit the polls. The only advice I want to give it to you out there is that let's all work very gently, peaceful to the polling stations. And to do that, don't forget to dial the *711*51# to confirm your registration for this year's election. Afterwards, hit the poll very peacefully. Cast your votes and come home. Remember, we have only one Ghana, and as a citizen, not a speculator, hit the polls and do the right thing.
Hello Ghana, my name is Mamiesin Koswo, the NDC, a newscaster at Mass TV, Japoma Radio. December 7 is just at the corner. Just go to the poll where you cast your votes and go and do the needful. No election brutalities. When you are done, just go home and enjoy your stay. By the grace of God, Ghana shall win once more.
My name is Frost at the MCI Department of Mass TV Japoma Radio. We are about to vote on 7 December, this Saturday. Let's maintain peace, no fights. We need Ghana, we need you. We love you all. Keep watching Mass TV.
Hello, lovely viewers. My name is Na, Secretary for Mass TV and Ejapoma Radio. I entreat all of us for a peaceful election. And remember, it's always one Ghana. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Kentium. I'm at the NCR department at Mass TV Japoma Radio. I urge you all to maintain peace in this election before and after. Thank you all.
Hi, lovely people of Ghana. My name is Becca, your host on Atija Show on Max TV and Ejapoma Radio. All what we are asking for this year election is peace. So after voting, drive or walk back home safely. Just sit down and watch your TV station because we are going to give you all the updates that you will need. Peace is what we are asking for. One Ghana, one people. Thank you.
Please and please again, we have only one Ghana. So go there in a civil manner to cast your vote respectfully. This is Mass TV. Join us on all social media platforms. Till then, let's vote and elect the best president for our dear nation.
Well, that was fantastic because the supporters themselves, indeed, they didn't even wanted to leave me alone. They were actually following me. Jubilation is what is taking place right here at Ewutu Senya East constituency, where our mama, Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumsen, lost her seat. Okay, so moving on, we keep on talking to some of the supporters because they are not just jubilating, they are also expecting a lot from the president-elect. That's John Dramani Mahama. Yes, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is the president-elect, and they are expecting a lot from him. And we spoke with some of them as they hit on some of their problems, issues they were facing in the society, why they voted against the NPP, and what they are expecting in terms of the 24-hour economy. Let's take a word from them, and when we come back, we are going to summarize it on the election report, this particular segment.
So this is Ewutu Senya East constituency, and Yamame Nako Ayo Alpha, Ewutu Senya East. To see on the member of Parliament, I'll be replacing Yamame Honorable Hawa Kumsen, and I want to NDC for any other, and you can see all of us. And you know, the Ebeko so near updating me. Ewutu Senya East constituency. My name is Yabapa Mahama. Then I walk at Channel.
Oh, Mama, may congratulate him.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, fine. It's open 24 hours economy.
Of course.
On digitalization.
No. Who say?
Okay.
You know, I mean, 247. It's 24-hour economy.
Yo, me free Mass TV and Japoma Radio. Now, as you see, and me also market high dinga council. Ewutu Senya East there. I say shepa. As I say, you say mama na call. So we ni e wa ha say. And then I work am.
Oh, and yamiase. Bia wo yamiase. The yamiase papa say. NDC afa. They really.
Enti wo did to say, e papa Mahama e be 24 hours economy no. E beba so. Oh yeah, sure.
Me sure.
Enti then I work at no.
Mama, yami sure no. No be to me so yes so. Yes, say you go some man and what.
Okay.
Not me from Ghana and soon call.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Number 2 didn't say.
Oh, me the Abigail.
Yo, that's it.
Yeah, man.
So we're speaking to our mother Abigail at Aswa Market.
Yeah, man.
And she wished the president-elect, that's His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, would do just as he said. The 24 hours economy is what the people of Ghana are expecting. Thank you.
That's very great. The 24-hour economy has been chosen over digitalization. And also, don't forget, we have our reporters around Amount and not only Amount all around the country. And we will be bringing you the back-to-back jubilation on the side of the NDC and also what the NPP has to say to themselves and to the country in general. Remember, Ghana, we are one. Ghana, we are peaceful people. And we will be coming your way again with another update this very evening on the election reports right here on Mass TV. A big thanks going out to our sponsors. Yes, Ideal Herbal, and not only Ideal Herbal, Odro Broadcasting Institute, as well DF Republic. And also, big thanks going out to our CEO who made it possible for the coverage and everything. Big thanks going to you, Mr. Martin Ampofo, and also big thanks going out to all the studio staffs over here, counting from the MCR. Yes, we have Ken over there doing the graphics, doing wonderful jobs non-stop, and also Ghana Journalists Association, and we have Theophilus. We also have Becca, yes, Becca, some of our reporters, Apia, and then Priscilla. Kudos for a good job done. God richly bless you and strengthen you as we serve our mother Ghana. And not forgetting Sami, yes, he's also a camera person right here at Mass TV, Japoma Radio. And my dear self, non-stop sleeping night. Yes, we don't sleep. We are just here. We want to update you and give you the good feedback. Is the quick update right here on the election report. Note, we will be coming your way with a lot of informations and updates, but don't forget, you don't need to be the story. Remember, don't be the story after this jubilation. Rather, let's make the story. Let's make history. Be safe out there, and remember, in case of any problem, to do call the numbers you see on your screen. That's the police toll-free number, the Ghana Journalists Association toll-free number, as well the election, the EC, yes, the EC toll-free number. Let's stay safe as we come back to update you in the evening. Hello Ghana, Emrena so say menewo ye beko ye various polls are ye man temu na ye